guys, welcome back. It has been such a long time. We have had like the longest off season ever, but now we are back to recap the Bachelorette season 19. We are here for Gabby and Rachel amazing journey. Yes, it's been a long time, so I'm glad during this off season I decided to recap the courtship. As you see, you guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed that content because I really put a lot of my time and energy to edit so well. You saw I just posted my apartment 2 video, so as you saw this, I only have 2 weeks left in this apartment. The next recap will be here, but the recap after that, I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think so. So I am so glad to be back to recap the Bachelorette. Yes, we all saw the ending of last season. As they remind us so many times at the beginning of this episode, the journey of Clayton. I felt so bad for Clayton because he got mentioned so much in this episode. I'm like, that's insane. But we needed that. We needed like a closure of that chapter to start a new chapter. So now it's Gabby and Rachel's journey to find love. First, what happened? They showed Jesse. He's talking about you have to welcome the 2 new bachelors. So they show after the live that we watched like a few months ago when they announced Gabby and Rachel as a bachelorette. They show how they have time to talk to the family, how they were so happy. They thought it was like a whole prank. So are they pranking us? Is that true? Is that really true? So they show that part, and after the show, like each girl going back to their home place. Gabby from Colorado, and Rachel is from Florida. So Gabby says she literally have 24 hours to pack off her stuff because the journey start now. The journey is here. So there's no time to waste. They arrive. They saw them in the car. They are so happy. Rachel arrived in the helicopter. So that was so cool. The beginning of the show. See, how it's the journey, how the journey happened before, how the journey is about to start, and how things gonna go. Yeah, they look so happy, and I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy to see this season. I'm so happy to see how this season gonna unfold. So we're gonna see the journey. When they got time to meet, they both talk about the type, what kind of person they're attracted to. So they just try to figure out how things gonna go. So Rachel says she doesn't know how this gonna work, but she's so happy to be in this journey with Gabby. Gabby said hopefully she met her husband. Hopefully it's not the same guy Rachel wants. They want to find their own person, and they don't want the person to be like one person. Now they show her Rachel and Gabby are. They're so happy. They look so happy, and I am so happy for them. I never see 2 bachelors be so happy to be doing this show. And they are so true to themselves, like how they're feeling and stuff like that. They're very expressive. We have the limo intro. So Rachel and Gabby, they have to talk with JC. You know, when the bachelorette arrived first or the bachelor arrived first, they have a little talk. They are both nervous. They just try to figure out this is gonna work. You know, when you're on the Bachelor show, you don't feel like you are the Bachelor until you see the person actually coming in front of you. Say, oh my God, I am the lead. I am on the driving seat. I have to lead the show. So we have the limo intro. Before the limo intro, when they show Rachel and Gabby be happy about becoming the Bachelor, they kind of show like the sneak peek or video of Gabby hearing about the 2 girls at the Bachelorette. They were so happy. It's like everybody's asking question, oh, how are we gonna get both of them? This is both Bachelorette. They were all so surprised, so happy. They show a few guys. Probably gonna show the picture. So let's go to the limo intro for now because we have a whole episode to recap. I'm like 7 minutes in already. The first person to arrive is Zach. So let me tell you what I did. Because I was missing so much Bachelorette content, I watched so many podcasts about like who are the men who's going to be on the show. I watched so many of them. Like I memorized all the men, but I knew the name when they stepped out of the limo. It was like I already met them. That's insane. Some of them look more handsome than they look in the picture. Some look very handsome. Some look different. Some look tall that you expected them to look. Yeah, the picture is just one side of it. I was really surprised. Zach, for example, the first person to exit the limo, Zach, very handsome. When I saw his picture, I was like, it's okay. It's just one of the look that they have on The Bachelor. It's not that big of a deal. Zach is very handsome in real life, and he has such a good. I want to listen to Zach talking all day long. I don't know his voice. I love listening to his voice, and he look very handsome in real life. On video, on video. I haven't met him in real life. Yeah, and he's so composed and cute. And after the second person to arrive is Jason. He looked younger on video. He looked younger. So Zach talked to both Rachel and Gabby. Was very composed, very great first impression. I really enjoyed his limo exit. And Jason also say he has something common. So what Jason said, I have something common with Clayton. I love three women. He said my mom, my sister, and my dog. Okay. He tried to talk there. He tried to play like story to the season. I was like, Jason, careful. We have Evan. Like when I was listening to a lot of podcasts, they mentioned Evan a lot. Yeah, Evan is handsome in real life also. And he was also have a cute limo twist, like he hold the hand of both of the girls separately. Say, I promise to do this, I promise to do that, I promise to be honest, those type of thing. And we have like Jordan H. Jordan H is one of the oldest guy, like he's like 36, I think. Yeah, and he come up with such a good idea. He's the one who put the headphone in one of the girl was talking to the other girl and put the headphone to, yeah, that's what happened. And that was so cute. And he connect with Gabby, with like the nurse and stuff like that. He connect with Rachel with the location, like he's also from Florida. And we have Micah. Micah is the nurse. I think it's like a nurse or something related to nursing. And we have Chris. Chris is the mentality coach and also entered. They didn't have like they have regular entrance. They were kind of speedy in this part, so they didn't show at this time. They were kind of going fast, so I don't know exactly. So they usually stop at people who make big impression or if you have something impressive. We have Mario, we have Ethan. Ethan is the guy from New York. That was the first limo. The first limo. The second limo I drive, we have Logan. Yeah, Logan is very tall and handsome. And for me, Logan looked like the actor who played like Kissing Booth. Logan looked like the actor who played the Kissing Booth. We have Quincy, he looked very great with his jacket. We have Johnny, the one, I think for Florida. They're all talking about Clayton, so the girl didn't appreciate the fact that all those guys coming were just making the Clayton reference. They were saying something about Clayton. But Alec, I feel like I already know Alec so much because he's literally the first person when you do like the Bachelor intro. His picture is the first picture that appeared. That's insane. Like I watched too many. I was bored. What else am I supposed to do? So I have to do something. And we have James Harvey's like a bread full of meat. And we have Justin wearing no shoes. We have Brandon, like the 23-year-old, like he wears something all over himself, like a blue thing. We got Hobie the magician. He have such a cute magic trick. It's like, I want to do a magic trick, but like he have a cat and I have to switch it to be a washable, just like a time thing, so he doesn't want to waste time. And I gotta say, Hobie is so cute. He is so cute. His picture doesn't do it justice because he is so cute. I'm telling you. Yeah. And we have like the teacher. So they didn't show like the teacher, the one who dressed up. I forgot his name. You have Tino. I have is like a Chino is a contractor. He having like a talk or something like that. We have Jacob is the one like one when you see the I watched like a lot of bio. Jacob was the one with his hair was tied in the back. He looked very handsome. I have like Fabio on the house, like all those homies novel, like the guy has long hair, he's not wearing a shirt, he's on the house. That was literally Jacob enters. That was but no matter how the way he looked, when he talked to the girl, he looked kind of shy. And with Tyler, I have. So we have Colin. Colin looked very different on his picture. He looked more handsome, like on video. You have the twin came. So we have the twin. They look the same. I couldn't even tell who is who. And we have like Spencer. The girl was shy. He gave them a seat. They kind of sit a little bit. That was nice, Spencer. They definitely remember that. We have Matt. Matt is the shipping executive. Nate finally I have. This was kind of quick. Eric I have. Eric look like he can be Nick Vile younger brother. That's insane. Maybe it's the hairstyle or I don't know. Maybe it's his hair. But even the way he moved, he looked a little bit like Nick. I was like in the group chat when I was talking to people. I like, oh my god, Eric, the edge look like Nick a little bit. I guess they always cast people kind of look alike because remember we have, I forget one of the name. Yeah, between the people who talk about Clayton a lot, we have Hayden. Hayden look like he can be grocery store Joe younger brother or like maybe twin. Then he looks so much like him. Hayden look like Joe. We have Eric look like Nick. Oh my god, that would be interesting. I wonder how they're gonna feel when they recap this. They will say, oh, that guy look like me, or he doesn't. I don't know if you see maybe somebody sees someone who look like you, but when you see the person, you don't feel the same way. I don't know, maybe it would be like that. Now, that's all the guys. So, and Nate, I really found Nate so cute. Even Tino, I find Tino cute. I find Nate cute. Eric cute. So many of them. Nate have a cute. For me, Nate limo entrance is the number one. It's the number one for me with the Gabby. Literally, he watched Clayton Caesar. He watched Gabby with like the pillow, like he say, I'm ready to see this. See, she wrote something like that. He have like Gabby on one side, Rachel in the other side of the pillow. Smart Nate. You know that Nate have a great limo entrance. And also the guy who put like the headphone each of the girl. I think that was good as well. Oh, I forgot his name. Alec, with limo entrance is pretty much have like a choir, like children, teenagers singing that Clayton song. What the heck? The song was catchy, but I don't want to be singing Clayton song. That's just weird. I like Clayton, he make a lot of mistake, but he's not like a terrible guy. He's not a terrible person. Like do a whole song, Clayton song. But the song was catchy. But I don't want them to like. It would be uncomfortable if I was Clayton watching the whole season with Susie. I know Susie do a lot of TikTok, and I'm pretty sure she will spot her girls finding the journey. But imagine being Clayton sitting and watching TV. I hope he doesn't take this too seriously because it's TV. I hope he doesn't take this seriously. Just if you watch the show, just keep enjoy. Take that for like as a fun thing. A fun thing. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, we finished with the limo entrance. Some it's night one, it's 32 guys, it's a lot of people. We cannot focus on each one of them. There's a lot of guys. They didn't have a lot of time to show them. Like they didn't show Nate today. They didn't show Nate having a conversation with Gabby or Rachel. They show Logan talking to both of them. Okay, after everybody got inside, so it's time to get to know Gabby, Rachel, everybody's inside, they start talking, it's a night, it's a couple of hours, like the first night of the bachelor is always like a couple of hours to time to get to know people individually and possibly hang off the host at the end of the day. The show will be sure he's straight to Rachel and Gabby. I kind of wish he didn't focus too much on his magic trick, but actually like get a chance to get to know Rachel and Gabby before showing his trick or something. If it's something that they want to see, Yeah, and after Rachel and Gabby also talked to the twin, and they were kind of like not vibing with them because each of them were talking. They were trying to say, what are you guys similar? Are you guys different? Who's more quiet? One of the twins say, I'm more quiet. He's more like maybe I'm more introverted. He's more extroverted and stuff like that. So they was going back and forth, back and forth. They were like, double the cover. They were trying to like focus which one. I kind of wish they didn't talk together. Like each of the twins got a chance to go and talk. Don't try to do the double date immediately, or have your chance to talk together. Be showcase yourself. You're a twin, but showcase yourself as yourself, not like be the twin. Even if it's going to be your plan or something like that later. Haitian says she's not into it. She doesn't vibe. Gabby said the same thing. What's gonna happen? We're gonna find out later. And Haitian talked to Jordan Ish. He talked about the headphone. She complimented him about his limo exit. Like the headphone thing was kind of like nice. So he still tried to get to know both of them. So Ryan talked to Gabby, and the Boston guy pretty much he's trying to like teach her some phrase, like the way Boston people say stuff. I'm like, Ryan is funny, but I don't like his vibe. I don't like, there's something about him. I know he was like joking, telling her Gabby to like shh. So Gabby was talking to Ryan, but Gabby found it really entertaining. She was laughing the whole time. So I don't know the vibe. We might read on the screen, honey, but he said shh, shh. I'm still writing, I'm still doing it. But I don't think he meant to like shut up, I'm still doing it. I think it was just like he was trying to act like a teacher, and she's the student, she's supposed not to interrupt him too much and stuff like that. I think it was just like all joking. And Hayden talked to Rachel talking about it. So I know it was your birthday a few weeks, so I just wanted to give you a birthday card. He gave her like a birthday card. He holds something inside that was really cute. And Hayden who looked like Grocery Store Joe, like the picture. In the picture he looked like him, but I thought when I saw the video he would look a little different from Grocery Store Joe. He looked more like Grocery Store Joe. That's insane. I think they do that on purpose, right? They cast people who look alike. They do that on purpose. Like he was really looking like him. Gabby talked to Jacob. Jacob is like the Fabio guy who came on the house, like the hair done. He didn't have a shirt. He was kind of shy talking to Guy. I was like his own list of the girl that he's like, he's the one who sees something in his bio. He wants the girl to be clean or something like that. You have like a whole list to say. Yeah, I don't know if she was vibing with him or not, but it's still at the beginning. It's hard to tell. I even talked to Rachel and he opened up, like he said that it's difficult for him to open up immediately, but he will do his best, something really like that. And he really vibe with Rachel. He said he's here for her. So some guys still already picking who they're interested in at the beginning. That's nice. Hopefully they know that he's the person that they want. She's the person that they want to pursue. Even make it clear at the beginning that he's interested in Rachel. Hayden also with the postcard. I think Hayden, I don't know if but he make it clear he kind of interested in Rachel. I don't know about Gabby. They haven't shown any conversation of Hayden and Gabby yet. So we have the car racer, the drag car racer, Jordan V. Also, he making clear that he's interested in Rachel. Oh, you can teach me a little bit about your Bible stuff. I can teach you about how to raise. Try to find some kind of common ground about their own interests. That's kind of cute. They look cute. Rachel look cute with Evan. Rachel look cute with Jordan. She have a lot of like good connection at the beginning. Mario and Gabby. Mario is kind of like a fun guy. He and Gabby vibe. They have similar energy. They share a kiss. And Tino brought Rachel to the stair and he wanted to make a joke again about Rachel. I said, no, no. I'm like, don't go there, Tino. That's a trauma for her. We still have Rachel somewhere in episode 11 of The Bachelor crying on the stair. And that video will forever be there. And you try to traumatize her about that. No, I'm joking. Chino said, no, no, I'm just trying to bring you there. Like, hopefully we make some new memory about this day. Rachel was happy. It's like, he even asked for the permission to kiss her. Oh, such a king. Consent. Yeah, I really like Chino. Even when I saw the bio, like when I saw Chino, I said, oh, this guy. Yeah, I recognize him. I pay attention to him. I'm like, he's gonna vibe with one of them. Yeah, and they kiss. Rachel was happy. She's interested in Tino. Even when he enters, I think she said something. She's interested in him. I'm not sure. Maybe I remember where, or I do not remember where, but something like that. So I'm like, Rachel have a lot of great connection. I don't know if they didn't show a lot of Gabby connection. They just show Gabby talking to Ryan, the Boston guy. They show Gabby talking to Jacob, the guy with no shirt, and him telling her his list. And they show Gabby talking to Mario. Like, it's like the connection that I saw with Gabby so far is the Mario guy, right? But Rachel have a connection with Evan. Like when I saw the picture, I said, this guy is going far. We have Jordan V. And Rachel also have a connection with, how do we call it? Chino. Damn, those are great big. Those are great guys. I'm like, I feel like Rachel, some guy I really like, I am going for Rachel. She feel the connection with them. Gabby is like at the beginning, she's taking her time. Like, I'm gonna try to get the vibe of those guys. I'm gonna try to get to know them. I think that's what Gabby is doing. Or if Geshe make her connection quickly like that, good for her also. I don't know who is gonna end up with who. We are here to find out, guys. We are here to find out. But so far, I'm so happy for Rachel. Find this a few good connection at the beginning of the show. I'm looking forward for Gabby. Find the other people beside Mario. I like the connection with Mario, right? But I would like to see more of the connection with Gabby. Because I don't think Gabby is going to for Ryan, the Boston guy. I don't know about Jacob yet. He haven't really showcased a lot of things about him besides giving his list. Some people connect immediately, other people take the time. It's a different journey, guys. We're gonna find that it's so different for the format that we are used to. We say, oh, it's this guy who get the first impression, was it's this guy. Now we are like, they literally put us in water and we are expected to swim. We haven't learned how to swim yet. We're gonna find this thing. We're gonna find out how this thing gonna work. It would be interested to see how people react to this season and see if there's something that we want to see more in the future. And Gabby and Rachel, I love that. Just like I watched with Joe Millionaires, they have time to talk about the connection with each other. But Joe Millionaire was very structured. I don't know. I wouldn't say this is not well structured. I think Real Stefan, it's just episode 1. It's just episode 1. I don't know the structure, but Joe Millionaire, I feel like there was a lot of good structure. Gabby and Rachel chat about the connection. That was nice. They making some connection and they talk about like the kiss. Did you kiss anyone? They like got together. We going on a date chatting. Oh, I have a connection with this guy. I kissed this guy. That was so cute, guys. I can. And then it's time for the first impression role. So we have Rachel. So she chose her first impression role. So like there was a lot of good candidate for Rachel. We have Evan. I'm like, is Evan gonna get the host? We have Jordan Viv. We have Tino. Do we have someone else? And Rachel have a lot of great conversation with a lot of guys. So the person who got the first impression for Rachel is Chino, because she was like, oh, she make me bad. She talk about the staircase like it was like a trauma, not like a big trauma, but it was something that she didn't like. But the fact that they sit there, they have a romantic time, the kiss, she really enjoyed that. So it was her first impression host, and Gabby didn't have time to talk to a lot of guys, so I wasn't sure who was gonna be her first impression host. So Gabby gave the host to Mario. Mario, the guy, the fun guy who will vibe with her and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's the guy that she chose. So yeah, I feel Irish was like Irish talked to both guys. I forgot to mention Irish have time to Eric. It's Eric. What did I say? Irish. It's like I'm speaking French. Eric have time to talk to Rachel and Gabby, and I feel like Eric was vibing more with Gabby, but he was also vibing with Rachel. Logan also have time to talk with Rachel and Gabby. Logan is still testing the water. He doesn't know where he's going, but Eric really thought he was gonna get a host for one of the girls. When he saw Rachel call me, it's like she grabbed the host and moved to another direction. It's like, oh, I'm not even gonna get it. He was so desperate at the beginning. I kind of felt bad for him. I'm like, he was talking. I was like, oh my god, Eric, I'm sorry. Hopefully, I'm like, and I thought Eric was gonna get a host with Gabby. I was surprised. Mario got the host. But I'm happy for Mario. So no, it's just about the vibe and the connection. I feel like, I don't know, but I love Mario, you know. I love Mario. I love the fun side. So far, what I saw, Gabby and Mario is like a fun connection. The vibe, it was kind of fun. Yeah. The romantic connection, I saw something with Eric. I saw something with Mario. So the Mario got the first impression was for Gabby. Eric was kind of like, no, he didn't have it. He wasn't happy about that. Okay, guys. So time for the rose ceremony. I'm telling you, things are already so different, and this is the first time in the history that we have a whole ceremony without having a whole ceremony. The whole ceremony was cancelled, but it doesn't mean everybody moved into the mansion. It doesn't mean everybody moved. Oh, my 3 favorite people got let go. I was so looking forward to see the twin in this season, but they got caught even before I have the chance to know who is who. I don't know which one is Joey. I took the picture. Maybe I will be able to tell this is Joey and this is Justin. Maybe if they put the name in the high position, I will be able to tell which one is Joey, which one is Justin. I feel so bad for them, but it's not the fault, you know. It's about vibe. Like, either you find a connection with somebody, either you find a connection with somebody, either you don't. And they are too young, guys. I know there's a 23-year-old who stayed when the 224 went home. It's all about the vibe. Look at that random guy. He doesn't look 23 at all. So I'm not surprised that Joey and Justin go home before him. And you have the mustache and say, oh. Yeah, I feel bad. I kind of like talking, both of them sitting with Gabby and Rachel. Wasn't it smart again? They should like talk with them individually and get to know them individually, and then they go together the double day when each of them find a connection with each of the women, or maybe both of the women. I don't know. They're gonna be missed, but hopefully Bachelor Nation doesn't disappoint me. We need to get to know the twin. We need to see them in paradise. And the other person who got let go was our magician. Oh no. He is so cute, guys. Such a handsome, cute guy. I really love the magician. They didn't vibe with him. They let him go. So after they let go those 3 people, please, Bachelor, we want to see Hobby, Justin, and Joey in Bachelor in Paradise. Please make it happen. I love them. I love the 3 of them. Okay. After that, the whole ceremony was cancelled. They said they didn't have time to talk to each of the men, so we have 29 guys still in the journey. That's insane. We never saw 29 guys move into the mansion at the same time. Usually, the Bachelor season is like 25 people, so But now when we let go 5 or 6 people, it's like around 20 people moving to the mansion. 29 people moving. That's gonna be insane. That's like almost 30, like 15, 50. It would be interesting to see how this journey goes. It would be really interesting. Okay, so everybody got saved except the twins and Hobie. I was sad to see them. As soon as I met them, as soon as they left. Telling you, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like the 9-1 just because it's Joe, but we need the twins and the magician back. Please, Bachelor Nation, make it happen. We need to see them somewhere, someday. I want it to be sooner in paradise. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I'm looking forward for that. Yeah, so the first episode is over. So far, so good. I'm so glad we are back. We are back in the journey, baby. We are back. Yeah, I'm so glad we're capping this season. I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to look at the Bachelorette recap. I'm done with my recap. Please, good night, guys. You're gonna see this background 2 times, and you won't be able to see this. Everything is changing. Okay, thank you for watching. See you. Good night.